Hi guys, welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's having a good day. Like I said, I don't very often do live streams because I have a problem with certain people following me around and stalking me. But yeah, some things have come to light, some very interesting things, and I'd like to debunk them really. Now, when I used to know Wasp, I didn't really know of um, Brian Hell. I heard of him around that time, but I hadn't had anything to do with him. Secondly, I haven't recorded anything of what the Hive or what Wasp did, so I can debunk that. Secondly, my stuff is ready to come back. I'm just waiting for it to be returned. As and when, I really don't know, to be fair. I really don't know. But I'm just finding this really, really funny. All it is, I disagreed with something that Bleeding said the other day, and I said I wasn't going back on the channel. And ever since then, it's just been abuse after abuse after abuse. Now, something else I want to debunk as well. I was never the one to tell Brian anything about Moon at all. Because in fact, I've actually still got the old record. I've got a lot of recordings when it comes to Brian Hurl and things like that. I've got a lot of recordings, which I don't deny, but they're there for evidence purposes. Now, I love it though when Plisco goes up there and says that I was feeding information to Brian and all that. Well, I don't think so. I'm fucking absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it. Yeah, it's just absolutely crazy. And all the videos that I've ever had out on Daily Motion or YouTube or anything like that, if the police thought for 1 second, even the police, not just the police, but YouTube or Daily Motion, thought for 1 second that I was ever talking to kids, I can quite assure you I wouldn't be sitting here now. So it's like I say, I'm finding it really, really, really funny because not only what Plisco's done is that Plisco has used yet again another platform to spread his retro lies and bullshit, that it's handy for me for evidence purposes. So when it does eventually go to court, I've got it all there as evidence. And the funny thing is, tomorrow, I've got my solicitors coming round, I've got my social worker coming round, and stuff like that. So it's like, I'm just going to hand it, boom, straight over to them. There you go. And that's the purpose of their visit tomorrow. So it's like I say, the evidence is all going straight over to my solicitor and my social worker. And I'm absolutely fucking loving it. So like I say, I don't particularly worry about all this bollocks and this bullshit. So it's like, yeah, I'm waiting for my stuff to come back. I just have to be patient. It is what it is, you know? But like I say, Plisco, I know you're probably watching me and I don't know and I don't care. Carry on with your shit, Plisco, because they will find you. It's only a matter of time. It's time that is not on your side. So you can keep putting links out there. Please, it's fantastic. Because the videos out there are so old. I mean, there was a video put out there the other day that they showed to Mr. Unknown. Like, I was supposedly in the chat room. I'll never forget it now. What was it? I was in the chat room with, what was his name? Ricky. Oh, that bloody guy that's gay. What's his name? Rick Productions, that's it. And on there it said the 20th of something, 2022. Well, I was mourning the death of my mother. I was with my family and extended family. So what they do, they keep replaying these videos and replaying the videos. But what they don't realise is when they repost something up there, it's automatically timed and stamped from the date it's put up there. It's crazy. It's insane. You know what I mean? I'm finding this absolutely hilarious. And this is something that trolls cannot change. You cannot change time. You cannot change time. But I've never denied that I've spoken to Rick Productions. Never denied it. Because when I first knew him, I defended him because all I see at the time was Rick being bullied by people. But as soon as I found out about everything about him, that was it. I stayed away from him. And the last time I spoke to Rick Productions was something like 3-4 years ago, 5 years ago. I haven't spoken to him for years. And I don't want to associate with people like him. Now, irrespective of whether or not he's actually done anything himself, don't know and I don't care. But after what I heard about his boyfriend, no, that was it. I stayed well away because at that time, when I was there, I was fighting for access for my own child. So it don't look good. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So it's like I said, I've got nothing to hide. Nothing to hide whatsoever. But like I say, when my stuff comes back, I will show everybody that I've got my stuff back. I have nothing to fear, nothing to hide. But a lot of the reason why these trolls are doing this is because they know where I live. But bingo, tomorrow, I sign the paperwork for my move tomorrow. As to where I'm going to, I don't really know. But it'll be out of Bedfordshire. So it's like I say, I have nothing to fear or nothing to hide. So it's like I say, this is just fucking ridiculous. All I did was have a fallout with Bleeding and all that lot. But I love it though when, another thing is, I love it though when Brian Hell's going out of his way to say that, or other people as well, were saying that Plisco was saying that, that he was the one that sent the pig's head to Brian Hell. Well, the fact is, yes, I have said that about Plisco. Don't deny that. But Brian Hell was the one that originally said that he didn't get on with Plisco because Plisco had sent a pig's round to his head, apparently, and his son picked it up or something. That's all that I'm aware of. And ever since then, Plisco just rides on that. You know what I mean? So I've got fuck all to hide. But like I say, if Esau and people like Moon want to listen, not Moon, Bleeding Heart want to listen to people like Plisco, Plisco has now got them involved now with my court case. So it's like I say, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So it's like I say, when things go pear-shaped for Bleeding and Esau, which they will do, they've only got Plisco to blame now. And I will say this, and I'm not going to mention any names because I am a trustworthy person, but some new stuff has come to light concerning Bleeding. But I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to bring it online. I'm not going to say who told me. But things have come to light. But I'm not going to say no more on that subject. But like I say, I have nothing to fear, nothing to hide. Now, if the police thought for 1 second that I was talking to anybody on here that I should be talking to, I wouldn't be sitting here now. I've had my devices taken 3 times, and this time's been the longest, to be fair. I will have my stuff back. I have nothing to hide, nothing to fear. So, but like I say, I'm not bothered. I don't care. Carry on, Plisco, if you're watching. I don't know, and I don't care. Not bothered if you are. I'm so used to you stalking me, listening to my streams and recording me. But what these idiots don't realise is the links automatically get sent to Bedfordshire Police and other police forces. So I'm not worried. So when it goes to court, which he will do, this will all get caught out and they will all be brought out. Because believe me, when the police want somebody for a court case, the police will find them. And these silly idiots don't realise that. So, but like I said, I've got nothing to fear and I have nothing to hide. But Plisco and Esau, well, you just put yourself in business that's nothing to do with you. You wanted to carry on calling me shit and names. Carry on. Because it doesn't bother me. When you end up in that courtroom, you will be fucked. So, like I say, you got a lot to answer for now, Bleeding Heart and Esau. You will be found. I can quite assure you, you will be found. Now, when it comes to people like Brian, I've given Brian so many chances. When I told him to leave me alone, I didn't really want to get involved with him. He didn't want to listen. Now, I said to him the other day that I haven't said anything wrong about him until now. And I love it when he's telling people that I'm the one that was giving him any information. I don't think so. I find it absolutely funny. I find it absolutely hilarious. So it's like I say, yeah, I've said a few dumb things and strange things in my day. But like I say, I have nothing to fear, nothing to hide. And all this bloody shit about hiding in plain sight, the police are well aware of it because I've handed it over to them. All the details, all the names. And this is another thing I want to debunk as well. I love it when Plisco says, oh, I was the one going up on Easy's channel under different accounts and trying to troll him. Fuck me, I've only got about 4 accounts. But Plisco, well, he's the one that comes under, what was it now? Hang on, let's count this out. 1, Big Balls McGraw. 2, the Führer Plisco. 3, 666 Plisco. 4, what was it he was calling himself now? What else was he calling himself? Oh, the Governor. Is that the same governor that was harassing Kitty? I don't know, can't prove it. But hey, I find this absolutely hilarious. This guy's got more account. Oh, what was it? No Lies, is it? And all that shit. I love it. This guy's got more account numbers than the Virgin Mary's had a poke. So it's like, I find it absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So it's like, who's the one that's hiding under different accounts? And it's like, what Plisco don't also realise as well is that certain devices, when people go up on his side chat, same as Richard Hole, you can see certain comments from people like Helen James, people like Hayley Marie. But what they don't realise is there are certain other devices where you can pick up their names. And this is where they've made their mistakes. Because the police have already got back to me. And they said they've seen all the comments and everything that Helen James has ever said about me, even to this day. Even after the fact of when I've done my voluntary interview. So it's like I say, I have nothing to fear and nothing to hide. So it's like I say, I'm not bothered. I am really, truly not bothered. I don't care. Because when this all comes out in the courtroom, even on my trial, even in my trial, I could have my solicitor have these people brought forward as a witness. And at the same time as them being a witness, they'll drop themselves in it at the same time. They don't realise this. They don't realise this. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So the police will start looking for them because they'll just put my trial on hold until these people are found. So, like I say, I'm not fussed. I am not worried. I am seriously not worried. In fact, I cannot wait for my trial. I'm hoping that it's going to go to trial because I'm going not guilty. And I cannot fucking wait for it to go to trial. Because all this evidence that I have will be shown in the courtroom. And it is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So it's like I say, carry on. I'm not bothered. The police know what you trolls do. Every time I do a live stream, you record it, you watch it, you do this, you do that. On the hope of what I don't know, because it isn't going to get you out of trouble. In fact, it's just going to get you further into trouble. So I'm not fussed. I'm not worried. So it's like, it's just absolutely fucking insane. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely mental. It's just fucking crazy. All because I had a disagreement with fucking Bleeding and I said I wasn't going back. And it's like, it's just hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And it's like, yeah, but what they don't seem to realise is now, tomorrow morning, I'm going to be handing over their channels to the police. My social worker would do that for me anyway, plus my solicitors. So it's like I say, I'm not fussed. But like I say, when it comes to Bleeding, things have come to light. But that will never be revealed online. And I will never tell anybody who told me. But things have come to light. And that's all I'm going to say. But Jupiter, let me tell you something, Jupiter. I'm very, very disappointed. Very disappointed in you. And like I say, I will apologise for shouting at you the other day. It's because I'm in a lot of pain at the moment. I'm having problems. But still no excuse. I shouldn't have had a go at you. But like I say, I am disappointed in you, Jupiter. Because you will be shocked. When this goes to court and the truth all comes out, I promise you, you will know that I've been telling everybody the truth from day one. And the truth will come out in that courtroom. So, like I say, people like Bleeding and people like Esau, they will be found. They will be found. I'm not going to say no more on that matter, but that's going to be dealt with tomorrow, or starting from tomorrow. But I promise you, the ball's rolling. But apart from that, I will never give up my sources because I trust the people that I know. And it's got nothing to do with Moon. It's got nothing to do with fucking Mr. Unknown. In fact, the people that I found out certain information are not even on YouTube. They're aware of what's going on, but the information that I received about Bleeding today, they're not even known to YouTube. They don't even have accounts on YouTube. These are people that I know in the real world. Like I say, when you pay the people the right amount of money, you'll be surprised at what you can find out. You'll be surprised at what you can find out. But like I say, I'm not going to give out any details online. It's just all going to be passed to my solicitors and my social worker and that tomorrow. But the ball's rolling now. Like I say, I promise you, the ball is rolling. But Bleeding and Esau wanted to listen to the lies that people are saying, which is their prerogative, it's their right, it's their choice. But I guarantee them they've made the biggest mistake of their life. They have made the biggest mistake of their life. And it's going to cost them their freedom, their dignity, and everything. I promise you that. Starting from tomorrow. So, but like I say, that's all I've got to say, guys. And I don't know when I'll be doing the next live stream. But like I say, they don't bother me anymore. They don't intimidate me anymore. But Brian, I never had a problem with you. But you want to join up and think all the Esau and all that lot are going to help you. I carry on, mate. I'm not bothered. I am not bothered. Not one slightest iota. But think about this, Brian. You've got a lot more to lose than what I have. And that's the same with Esau, and that's the same with Bleeding. You've got a lot more to lose than what I have. So, like I say, I've given you fair warnings. Don't come moaning at me when things start going pear-shaped as of tomorrow. Because they will. Things will start going pear-shaped as of tomorrow. For a lot of people that thought it was funny and clever to troll me, saying that I'm a paedophile, saying that I'm all this, saying that I'm all that. I promise you, starting from tomorrow, tables are going to start turning. So, bon voyage, arrivederci, au revoir, sayonara, and goodbye.